voi mi prendete in giro. Voi non volete che noi vediamo il signor Gilson?
No, no, signore. Lo giuro.
Perché abbiamo degli affari molto. Allora, ditemi il numero della sua camera.
Non so se...
Il numero della sua camera, presto!
Su, la prima porta a destra.
Giacomo, vedete? Andiamo.
Senor Gilson. Senor Gilson.
Excuse me, do you know John Gilson? Where does John Gilson live? Excuse me.
That's enough of that. Come on your way.
Oh, what was all that about?
You've been asking about John Gilson.
beer.
Fine, sir.
Sorry if I use the phone.
Just over there.
Has he asked you to, William?
Oh, yes, Miss Crowther. He's asked everybody. Says Mr. Gilson's a friend of his.
Did he? And what did you say?
Same as everyone else in this village. Nothing.
Listen, man, it's very important.
Mr. Michaels is not available.
He asked me to phone in.
Then give me the information.
There is no information. It's just that I don't like the setup here. I don't understand it, and I'd like to talk to him about it. Would you just have him call me? He has my number. My name's McGill.
Yes, Mr. McGill.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mr. McGill, they tell me you're asking questions about John Gilson.
I'm guilty, ma'am.
And you're a friend of his.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen him in your life.
Well, I'm really more of an acquaintance.
You're not even that.
Not even that? Oh, that's right. I'm not even that. I don't even know the guy. So what is the harm of asking a few questions?
You won't get any answers. The Gilsons have lived here for the past 12 generations.
Then one of them must have at least heard of John Gilson, and I'm getting the silent treatment here. Now, why is that?
That's why. In the past 3 weeks, farms have been burned, cattle hamstrung, machinery smashed, old men beaten after dark. Every night you can hear motorcycles in the lanes, and people bolt their door as soon as it's dark.
Well, what does all this have to do with me?
It hasn't. It's got to do with John Gilson. All the people hurt or bankrupted or frightened were once close to him, and still are.
I see.
So, Mr. McGill, who are you? What do you want? Can you tell me why all this is happening?
Yes, that's quite a nice one. Oh, this is quite a good collection for 3 weeks.
You can walk through that village at night and smell the terror.
It's taking too long. You're not getting results.
Stick to politics, Van Rees. Better still, go home and stick to them.
I've got more to lose than you have.
You are a soft political pig. Why don't you try working like those 3 men that Gilson killed in Milan? Or like me.
Everyone is necessary. Let us remember that. Let us also remember that Gilson can destroy us all.
Then find him.
In the whole of Europe, 1 million backstreet hotels, 1,000 fishing boats with greedy captains, he could run forever. So we must bring him to us. And that little village is where Gilson belongs. He'll come to it. He'll know why.
He'll know it's a trap.
Oh, yes. But he'll still come. He'll have no choice, not if we continue to escalate the unpleasantness. And McGill will tell us when Gilson has arrived at his charming little village. What's left of it.
I used to have a riding stable, but now it's gone and 3 horses burned with it. I thought you'd like to know.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
When we next meet up, Fat Roberts, the constable, won't be there, that's for sure.
feels better.
You see that barn go, eh?
Yeah. What's the matter with you? There's petrol all around.
We're up all right, then?
Yes, yes, fine. Just one little match. Yeah. Come on.
Come on, Jacob.
Hello.
McGill?
Yes.
There's a bridge about half a mile down West Lane. Be there in 5 minutes.
Hey, who is this?
You've been asking questions about John Gilson.
That's right.
Then in your own interest, you'd better be there. So you're McGill. Ex-American intelligence, now freelance, for money.
That's me. And who are you?
Why are you looking for John Gilson?
Why are you asking?
Police.
Let's see it. Detective Sergeant Headley. CID? And shouldn't you be trying to find out who's starting all these fires around here?
One thing at a time. Now tell me about Gilson.
Look, I'm on a job. I have a client in London that wants to talk to him on the telephone, that's all.
Well, I'd give it up. Just find another job, McGill, before you get in our way.
Whose way? The CID's or loudmouths over there? What's the matter with you? Don't you ever speak? What branch of intelligence does he represent?
You've got intelligence on the brain.
I have a good memory.
It's a nice drive back to London at this time of year.
And have a nice trip.
I'd think about it. The next time I see you, I'll have a warrant.
Why bother about a warrant?
Well, because that's the way we work.
We need the ground clear.
Well, clear or not, we can't stand around and wait much longer. You saw their stables, Kane.
Hold off for another couple of days.
They'll kill somebody soon.
Hold off, it's important.
Well, so are people's lives and property.
Gilson's got to come soon. He has to. They're driving him, and there's nowhere else for him to go.
Oh, if he's alive, it's a month since you heard.
Oh, that's happened before. Look, he's operating on his own. No drops, no cutouts. He reports to me.
We hope.
That's the arrangement. Look, we've operated together for 5 years. I know what he'll do. I can live inside his skull.
Well, so can the others. They've set this whole village up as a cage, and they're forcing Gilson into it.
Well, then Gilson must have the network broken. He must have the names, the routes, the codes.
All right, but then why here? While they butcher innocent people, why not Paris or London?
Because we've been this close before. There's been a leak. We've had nothing. A handful of thin air. That's why it has to be Gilson, to me, a straight handover. No leaks.
So I'm not convinced.
Then take another look at what we're trying to break. The biggest drug pipeline in the world. Narcotics being sold to finance, industrial, and political subversion. Too big to risk another leak. That's why it has to be Gilson, to me, a straight handover. I can get government sanction for the hold-off.
That doesn't worry me. But this village does.
Give me another couple of days. Gilson has to show up soon.
All right, Philip. 2 days.
sorry, he's not available.
Listen, man, that's all I've been hearing from you now. Now, I want to talk to him. I want to know what all this stuff is about.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Listen, lady, don't mess around with me. I know a contact phone when I'm using one. Now, you just tell him that or either get another boy.
You could have expected McGill to cause trouble.
He's a front, a false trail. I must say, I find these 51 white burgundies a trifle insipid.
You live well for a common criminal.
A professional criminal. There's a difference, you know. And don't forget that you supply the source of my income, the raw materials that pay for all this, while you live in a cheap boarding house.
It's unimportant to me. We believe in different things.
No, we both believe in corruption. You control a narcotics network that covers half the globe. And you live like a sewer rat.
Like most of the world's millions. I don't want all this. It's meaningless. You sell narcotics for money, Peters. True, I provide them, but for an idea. An African with his ribs sticking out would run 70 miles in a night for me. He wouldn't do it for you.
Well, he's running for me anyway.
But when his sort of world arrives, his first act will be to destroy people like you.
And you. In the meantime, I supply $50 million a year to corrupt stockholders, to buy information, to print gaudy leaflets, to subvert unions. You wreck industry for a cause, and I wreck individuals for money. Your zealots, my junkies, all on a stupid trip to a dreamland that doesn't exist. And we sell tickets together.
Yes? Yes? Mm-hmm. I see. Good. Gilson has been traced to Calais. He is sick or wounded and has made no attempt to contact his organization. Well?
Your inside man seems to be earning his money. We'd better hurry things up a bit.
Now, that tree has stood there, I suppose, for 500 years. And this is one of the oldest graves of stone. That family's been buried there, I suppose, for more than 10 generations. You look troubled, Mr. McGill.
Yes, sir. I have a simple mind, and I just like to understand things.
That's the theologian's prayer. It isn't always possible.
Maybe not, I don't know, but I sure like to try. What's that?
Ah, that's our dovecot. Built 800 years ago to house pigeons so that monks could have meat to eat.
Really?
Yes, the first battery farm. Come and have a look. This is all part of the old monastery walls, of course. There, you see, a uniquely simple piece of medieval engineering.
That's very nice.
Have a look inside. Mind your head. There, you see. 500 pairs of birds can nest in here. Climb the ladder, push it round, collect eggs and squabs. Have you ever tasted pie made of young pigeons, Mr. McGill?
No, not that I know of, Vicar. Should I have?
Yes, but not too much of it. The old men say that if you eat 3 pigeon pie meals in a row, you die of surfeit.
Well, I don't think I'm going to worry about dying of surfeit from pigeon pie. Fried chicken, maybe. Sounds a little bit like a warning.
Perhaps. This village is used to trouble. Those bells tolled out the alarm and brought the villagers out in arms many times. King John's tax collectors, the Spanish Armada, Napoleon's privateers, parachutes from the Third Reich. Oh, yes, we've known trouble.
Then you've known John Gilson?
His parents died in the war. I brought him up here. We all did. And I know this village. It looks after its own. If you mean harm to John Gilson, be very careful.
Look, I don't mean him any harm, Vicar. I just want to talk to him.
I hope that's true. But why do you want to talk to him?
I don't know.
My name is Kane. I work with John.
What do you want here?
Wait, please, please. That's John in the middle. The others left to right, Baxter, Alderson, and Jones. And this was taken in Germany in 1957. Jones was in the hospital last year. John lent him some money.
How is it I don't know about you?
How much does John talk about his work? When John arrives, he'll want to see me. My name's Kane. Here's where you reach me.
But this...
It's code. Don't worry, John will understand it.
You seem very sure he's coming here.
Yes, he has to.
He has to? What do you mean?
He has to because of what's been happening here. The beatings, the burnings.
You mean they really are because of him?
Yes, but they'll stop when he comes, I promise. That's why he'll come. Go on, call the police if you wish. Ask for Detective Sergeant Headley. He'll confirm what I'm telling you.
You mean you're allowing all this to happen?
We have to.
Nobody could do that. They can't.
I'm sorry, but we have to.
Just this morning, I begged the police to do something. All they did was to nod their heads. But why here? Why John?
I can't tell you. Only that it's important.
And the rest isn't. The whole village, everyone in the village, they're not important.
It'll stop soon, I promise.
You must...
I'm sorry, I can't tell you anymore.
You haven't told me anything.
Kane, remember that. Tell John I'm here.
Know what we're doing.
But they do. Your mind works in a groove and other people can follow that groove. That's why you're being allowed to burn and frighten. They know why.
Gilson will get there. I know it.
Yes, they know it too.
Then what?
Then rely on my agents, men and women who are working for a cause, not your custom-suited mercenaries.
Yes. The true believers.
Something you can't understand.
And what else did your tame traitor have to tell you?
Gilson is part of a British and American intelligence operation. No drops, no cutouts, no contacts. A direct line. The other man is called Kane.
Well?
He has gone to the village. Now you have 2 men to trap, instead of 1.
Kane. Have you a description?
Yes, a good one.
In 15 minutes' time, Gardiner will telephone. You will give him the description and tell him to kill Kane.
Come on. It's time.
Look, isn't it better if we, leave the priest business? I mean, with this extra job coming up...
This doesn't concern you. I am dealing with Kane.
He's soft on priests.
Yeah, well, with his record, he ought to be. Look, just do as you are told.
We'll do it, all right. Don't worry.
You're sure of the time?
Yep. He is a man of regular habits. At 9:30, you'll meet him at the crossroads. Now, will you get going?
Good evening, Mr. McGill.
Good evening, Vicar.
Taking the night air?
Yeah, I thought I'd take a little walk, do a little thinking.
Very quiet, isn't it? All the doors shut.
I don't think it's too good an idea, you being out yourself.
I've played dominoes with old Mrs. Thorpe every Wednesday for 15 years. Habits are hard to break.
Especially public ones.
Precisely. This is my parish, and I walk in it where and when I will. Good night, Mr. McGill.
Good night, Vicar. Don't touch him. Don't move him. Just leave him alone. You better get a doctor.
All right, Charlie, get him.
Right. Anybody see this happen? I better get Dr. Hughes.
You're too late. Charlie's already gone for him. A bit handy, wasn't it, mister? You're just being there.
Listen, I have to talk to you a second.
No, go away.
Listen, I can hammer on this thing all night if I have to.
What is it?
There's been some trouble.
I heard the motorcycles. What's happened?
One of them ran over the vicar.
Wait a minute. Is he all right?
He's hurt pretty badly. They were sending for a doctor when I left.
I'm just going to see him.
Wait a minute. No, don't you go out there. You stay here. There's nothing you can do. There's a doctor on the way.
What are you doing here?
Look, I know you don't trust me. I understand that. I don't blame you. I'm just trying to offer my help, and you're gonna need some. And I feel terrible about just asking you a few questions and your stable's burned down. I just got through talking to the vicar. He's run over by a motorcycle. And I have a feeling Gilson's being set up.
Kane said something like that.
And Kane's American intelligence. I just have a feeling you're both gonna need some help, and you're gonna need it fast. And that's what I do. And please, trust me. Please, just call me if you need anything.
Okay.
You be careful.
Turn around, McGill. Just keep walking, slow and easy.
Kane.
Keep moving. Hands on the wall. Feet back.
Move!
A lot of people have suffered to keep this ground clear, McGill. You're not wrecking it.
Well, how long are they going to have to keep suffering?
Ask your bosses, McGill, not mine.
Now, what do you mean by that?
Oh, I wouldn't waste my breath on you, McGill. But staking out Gilson must be the dirtiest money you've ever earned. Headley warned you. You should have listened to him.
I'm not leaving this place.
Good. Then you'll stay here dead. I can do it, believe me, and walk away from it.
Now, listen, when Gilson gets here, you're both going to need some help.
Oh, not from you, baby, or your dope-pushing syndicate employers.
Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute! I don't know anything about any dope pushing. I swear to you. Now, what's going on, Kane?
No innocence for me, McGill. We're both too old. Gilson's coming in with a report on your network. He gives it to me, nobody else, and certainly not you. End of bluff, McGill.
Don't move, McGill. Stay just where you are.
Well?
No sign of him yet?
Well, where are Harry and Jacko?
They're keeping an eye on things.
Gilson won't walk up in daylight. He's been in the game too long.
So?
Now that Kane's dead, Gilson will go to the girl's house. We wait until sunset.
Tonight?
That's what the comrade says.
I've already told you.
Then tell me again.
I was hired by telephone. I was paid by registered mail in cash. I report in by telephone. I gave you the number.
Yes, we've checked that. It's a delicatessen, and they'd never heard of you.
And they are lying.
Yes, that's what I think.
Then why don't you do something about it?
Well, just like you did. What do you use for scruples, McGill? Don't you ever check on clients, or is anybody's money good enough?
Hey, don't you worry about my scruples, Buster. You're gonna have enough trouble handling your own. How can you stand by and let all these people and everything they own be destroyed? You're staking out a whole village here. Now, what kind of law enforcement outfit is that?
Oh, thank you. Paraffin test negative. You didn't fire any guns last night.
I didn't think so.
But running drugs should put you away for 5. I'd love to nail you, McGill, just for breathing. If your stupid head hadn't been stuck in the way, Kane might still be alive. Now, don't leave the hotel. Don't even leave this room.
Jacko, you meet Harry by the girl's house. Now leave a way for Gilson to get to her, round the back. Now when he shows, don't make a move. Just report back to me. Get going.
Improvising again?
Not improvisation. calculation. That girl is the cheese for our half-dead mouse.
Where's your bike?
Back down the lane. Anything happen?
No, nothing.
Curtains.
What's happened?
There's men watching in the lane. Draw the other curtains.
There's somebody else in there.
How did he get in?
Round the back, through the paddock, like Peter said. Go and get the others. Quietly.
Kane. Where's Kane? He should be here.
He's dead. They killed him last night.
I've got to go.
You're going nowhere. I'm getting the doctor. It's dead. The lion's dead.
It's too late. I was counting on Kane.
John, what are you doing?
I can't explain now, darling. You can do one thing for me, love. Get out now.
I'm not leaving you.
Please, do this for me. Get out.
No.
It's McGill. Now let me in. Hurry up.
McGill. Open the door.
No, he says he's trying to help John.
I know McGill. He can be bought. Do as I say. Open the door, but stay away from him. Don't get between us.
No, I can't.
Open the door.
You walked right into it, didn't you?
What do you want, McGill?
He's got a bullet in him.
Kane said there was a straight handover.
Kane's dead.
Then give me that report.
Not that easy, McGill.
Now, what else are you gonna do? Now, somebody has to do it. You can't. You can't fight. You can't even run. They're just gonna kill you for nothing.
They'll kill me anyway.
And what about her and that report?
I've asked her to go. You can go, too, if you'll take her with you.
Wake up, Gilson. Give me that report. I swear to you, I'll deliver it.
John, give it to him, please.
Not to McGill. You're no crusader.
I'm no dope peddler either. You're gonna last about 10 seconds out there.
Don't count on it. This is my ground.
It's too late.
Up the stairs, darling. Quickly, get up the stairs.
Listen, I had to do that to keep him from getting killed.
I know.
Now, this is for you. I'm gonna take this report and bust out of here. Now, that's what they want, so they're gonna follow me. You tell them that. You understand?
Yes.
His Peter's round the back. Okay.
Where is it? Where is it?
McGill's got it.
Stay here.
Peters! Come down, McGill. Where is it?
Where's what?
You're losing your touch. That report could make you a great deal of money.
Well, I'd probably just spend it anyway.
McGill's got the report. They're after him.
Oh, come on, McGill. You're wasting our time. Talk.
It's in one of those nesting holes up there.
Which one?
I don't know. I was in a hurry. It was dark. They all look alike to me.
Check every hole. Van Rees, outside. Watch the road. Hurry up!
Come on, John. You can make it.
The bells. Ring the bells. Go on. Back lane, quickly. Come on.
Quickly, we must go. Come back later.
Come on, outside.
report. Where is it?
It's in there.
In one of the nesting holes.
No, it's over that door, the beam.